and I don't need a job to get the dues paid, but I do need to get paid in the regular way before doomsday. The rent comes too late. It's employment or inspiration, and it's a rude awakening when you don't get paid for your labor. But I must have it all wrong, cause my head's sick, obsessive, compulsive. I wash my hands and you're stressed. But it takes less wit to get highly commended, and acceptance isn't worth the adjustment of my sentence. So if you're human, then I am, and if you're not human, you better hurry and teach me how to be like that. Starting to stop, the earth is more than just a parking lot, and part of me thought I should figure it out before my arteries rot. My thoughts get complex, unlike your nonsense. I hope the power doesn't go out, my wardrobe is electronic. Forever walking on the surface of the quicksand. My sonic forest resonates with hi-hats, snares, kicks. And if I were a rich man, I'd put down the fiddle and get off this fucking roof.
Get off the fucking roof.
And if I wasn't a sick man, I would act more civil, or at least in front of you.
In front of you.
And if I was a perfect man, I wouldn't need vices, but I do. But I do. And if I was a simple man, I wouldn't speak like this, but I do. But I do.
If I were a poor man with nothing to lose, you'd be envious of my strings while I'm cutting them loose. I'd rather cut into you. Bleed for all the people starving. This is what we mean by trickle down economics. You're counting the commas found left of the decimal. I live within the decibel to find a higher conscience. Turn conflicts and convicts to convalescence. It's all dogmas, dog tags, and brand name depressants. We'll spare the messenger, but we'll kill the message. A truly brilliant man will learn to live with less shit. Preach my leftist perspective to the lame right wing, and when development's arrested, then we'll finally find peace. Sit on top of the wave and think you see the whole sea. Don't realize just below you lies 20,000 leagues. There's not enough ends to provide our means. The life, I hate you, the Moby, peace.
If I were a rich man, I'd put down the fiddle and get off this fucking roof.
Get off the fucking roof.
And if I wasn't a sick man, I would act more civil, or at least in front of you.
In front of you.
And if I was a perfect man, I wouldn't need vices, but I do. But I do. And if I was a simple man, I wouldn't speak like this, but I do. But I do.
I slave away day after day and put my dreams to the side. I got mortgage payments, my seeds almost 5. I got everything that I need to survive, but corporate America's killing my soul, make me believe in the lies that I got no reason to try to better myself. But at least I'm a guy who reaches for the sky and sever myself from all the bullshit that goes down around me. And believe me, all the bullshit that surrounds me ain't easy to block out. Sometimes I wanna walk out and give it all up, like a boxer that's been knocked out. To count to 10 in my ears is like counseling. A teacher's in high school say that I wouldn't amount to shh. And that's fuel to the fire. A person like you could never have a clue why a person like me don't take it lightly. I'm an MC, and what I'm gonna be is like me.
If I were a rich man, I'd put down the fiddle and get off this fucking roof.
Get off the fucking roof.
And if I wasn't a sick man, I would act more civil, or at least in front of you.
In front of you.
And if I was a perfect man, I wouldn't need vices, but I do. But I do. And if I was a simple man, I wouldn't speak like this, but I do. But I do.